New York City might just have the highest concentration of amazing single people anywhere, including, let's be honest, you. But finding these people and actually getting great dates in the city, yeah, that's a whole different challenge. That's where New York City matchmakers come in. They're the ones who take the stress off your shoulders, do all the behind the scenes work, and help you connect with someone who's actually aligned with what you're looking for. So, what exactly does a matchmaker do? Think of them as relationship professionals. Their entire job is to introduce people who are serious about finding real connections, not just collecting first dates. And while matchmakers exist in a lot of places, New York City is kind of their ultimate playground. Why? Two main reasons. First, everyone here is busy. Between work, commuting, and trying to squeeze in a social life, there's barely time to scroll dating apps, let alone go on endless mediocre dates. Second, people in New York City tend to have the income to actually afford a personalized matchmaking service. In fact, New York ranks among the top 10 cities in the country for disposable income. Translation, a lot of people here are willing to invest in finding love the smarter way. So, if you're thinking about hiring a matchmaker in New York City, it's worth doing your research because these services can come with a hefty price tag and you want to make sure you pick the right one. That's exactly why we put this together. In this video, we're breaking down some of the best matchmakers in New York City, what they charge, what people say about them, and what kind of experience you can actually expect. Let's get into it. Number 1, 3-day rule, New York City. If you've done even a little research on matchmaking, you've probably heard of 3-day rule, and for good reason. They only operate in about 15 US cities, and New York is one of their flagship locations. So, what makes 3-day rule one of the top matchmaking services in New York City? Let's break it down. First, their process is streamlined and no nonsense. They don't waste your time with filler dates or endless back and forth. They're all about efficiency and results, exactly what busy New Yorkers need. Second, they take your deal breakers seriously. From the start, your matchmaker focuses on your non-negotiables, so you're not getting paired with people who are completely wrong for you. You'd think that's standard, but trust me, a lot of the services, even the big names, drop the ball on this. One of the biggest complaints people have about other New York City matchmakers is being matched with people who are the opposite of what they asked for. That's not something you're going to run into here with 3-day rule. And third, they give you bonus perks that really set them apart. Things like professional dating coaching and even a photo shoot, all included at no extra charge. These alone can make a massive difference in your dating confidence and first impressions. Now, when you factor those extras in, 3-day rule actually ends up being more affordable than a lot of the other New York City matchmaking options. Their packages start around $5,900, which is pretty comparable on paper, but you're getting a lot more for your money. Overall, if you're looking to hire a professional matchmaker in New York City and you want the best with the most amenities at an affordable rate, go with 3-day rule New York City. Now, if you're ready to take the next step and learn a bit more, we've included a link in the description box below where you can sign up for a completely free consultation call with an actual matchmaker. It's a phenomenal way to ask questions, learn more, and really see if it's a good fit for you. Again, that's down in the description box below for you. Number 2, Talkify. Talkify is another big name in the matchmaking world, and honestly, one that's pretty similar to 3-day rule and how it operates. You get paired with a dedicated matchmaker who personally curates matches for you based on what you're looking for. Now, where Talkify really stands out is the scale of their network. The company says it has over 1 million singles in its database. It's a pretty impressive number, but let's just be clear, that's not 1 million people in New York City alone. Talkify works nationwide, so that total covers clients from all over the country. And while that massive number sounds great, it's worth also keeping in mind that we don't know how often the database gets refreshed or whether it includes people who may have already found someone. So it might not be quite as endless as it sounds, or it might be, but regardless, it's a huge network and definitely one of the largest in the industry. In terms of cost, Talkify's pricing is right in the same ballpark as 3-day rule. So if you're comparing based purely on budget, the decision between the two really comes down to your personal preference and the kind of matchmaking experience you want. For us, we like 3-day rule a bit more due to the boutique feel, but still the resources of a large provider. That said, if you want a secondary option or you just want sheer numbers, Talkify is a great option to consider. Now, if you're interested in checking out Talkify, we've also included a link in the description box below where you can schedule a free consultation with one of their matchmakers. Number 3, and this might not be what you're thinking about when you think matchmaker, but eHarmony. Yes, eHarmony is technically a dating app, but it utilizes a technological algorithm to do curated matchmaking, which is how it earned its way onto this list. The biggest perk of this is you do get curated matches, but at a fraction of the cost of a traditional NYC matchmaker. As opposed to spending a few $1,000s, you're looking at a few hundred. Yes, you are going to have to do a little more work yourself, like reading through your curated matches, choosing ones you're interested in, and reaching out. But if you prefer to have a little more control in the process and possibly want things to progress a little bit faster, this would be a great option for you. If you're interested in checking out eHarmony, we've included a link in the description box below where you can get a free trial account right now to check things out. You will eventually need to upgrade to get all the features, but this is a great no-cost way to check things out. Again, that is down in the description box below for you. And real quick, before we get to the last matchmaking service for New York City singles, if you're enjoying this content and you want to help support the channel, could you take 2 seconds and hit the like and subscribe buttons? It does so much to help the channel, and it would mean so much to me. Thank you. And lastly, number 4, agape matchmaking. Now, the first few matchmakers we talked about are big national names with a strong presence in New York. But what about the smaller, more local options, the ones that focus only on New York City singles? That's where agape matchmaking comes in. It's a boutique agency run by a small 6-person team led by CEO Maria Avgetidis. I did not pronounce that properly, I guarantee it. Who you might have actually seen on the Today Show or CBS, where she shared dating insights and matchmaking advice. Now, the benefit of a smaller New York City only agency like Agape is that they tend to have a better feel for the local dating scene. They understand the pace, the culture, and the quirks that make dating in New York, well, uniquely New York. That said, there are some trade-offs. Smaller teams naturally have fewer resources and a smaller network to work with. And when we looked around online, we did find quite a few mixed reviews, especially about match quality and communication. One reviewer even said that the company offered to post a one ad in a newspaper, which kind of defeats the idea of a modern private matchmaking experience. Now, reviews are always just one side of the story. We can't confirm every claim, but they're definitely worth considering. So, bottom line, agape matchmaking could be an option if you've already tried the bigger names and haven't had much luck. But if you're starting from scratch, it might not be the first service we'd recommend in New York City. Well, there you have it. These are the best New York City matchmakers that we think you'll love. If you want to try out any of these options, we have those links for you in the description box below for free trials and free consultation calls to learn more. And again, if you enjoyed this content and you want to help support the channel, could you take 2 seconds and hit the like and subscribe buttons? It really does so much to help the channel, and it would mean a lot to me. Thanks. Have a great day.